Next on Good Taste.
It's perfect.
Ooh la la! We found a portal to Paris, deep in the heart of Texas.
It looks just like you stepped out into Paris.
How three Frenchmen with a dream created an eatery that's become the hottest ticket in town. This North Texas deli will make you think you're in Brooklyn.
I'm in New York.
Wait till you see what else is on their menu. Plus, who serves up the best chicken fried steak in Texas?
This is our chicken fried steak.
Oh my goodness.
We've got some top contenders.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Bonjour! Ready for a fabulous taste of Old Paris? Well, you don't have to pack your bags for a flight to the City of Light. We've discovered a French brasserie so authentic, you can have it all without ever leaving the Lone Star State.
C'est magnifique. That's what they're saying about the hottest new dining spot in San Antonio. C'est enchanté to Brasserie Mon Chou Chou.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. It's just phenomenal.
Absolutely divine.
All the details, even down to the tile floor, it's stunning. But then there's the food.
The star of the show here, this amazing French raclette.
They grab a whole hunk of cheese, warm it up, and then put it onto some bread that has a garlic aioli on it. That's delicious.
Or try this unforgettable bronzino, an irresistible fish.
That dish has everything. It has texture, flavors, and visual.
Part of the Southerly Hospitality Group, it all begins here at the historic Pearl, where this French brasserie feels like it could be right next to the Champs-Élysées.
Sure, it looks just like you stepped out into Paris.
Instead of sitting on the banks of the Seine in Paris, this brilliant brasserie rests near the beautiful San Antonio River.
This is kind of Paris and San Antonio for us.
Congratulations on the success of this restaurant. It's become the toughest ticket in town to get.
The restaurant has been booked solid since it opened earlier this year, selling out night after night.
We were not expecting the city to welcome us so wonderfully. No? It's a result of a lot of hard work.
Thanks to the Pearl location, thanks to great designers, the team, the ensemble for that restaurant was just amazing.
And of course, the biggest draw of all, the food.
It's perfect.
This French connection began when the stars seemed to align just right, and these three star owners crossed paths some 20 years ago.
The connection happens here in San Antonio. For Jerome and I, it starts with our wives taking French lessons as we were getting married, and then finding out that Jerome and I worked at the same hotel in Paris back in the early 90s.
Isn't that wild?
It was just kind of crazy.
Perhaps it was fate, because after meeting in San Antonio, they met Chef Laurent, who was a sous chef at the acclaimed restaurant Signature.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
I love you.
I love
Aww, there's a lot of love at this table.
Like its owners, Mon Chou Chou oozes French charm. And while it truly is authentic, it's not at all stuffy, just comfortable and inviting.
Those dishes are exactly the way you would find them in a true brasserie in France.
It's a whirlwind romance of delightful dishes where you can savor the flavors of France, like this buttery escargot.
Yes, ma'am. Love them. So tender, imported from Burgundy. What a beautiful excuse to have 6 full spoons of butter with a little bit of garlic, fresh herbs. Delicious. Yum.
How about this dreamy dish? A salmon tartare duet.
It's delightful, and there's a nice caper flavor going on in that tartare.
Absolutely, yeah.
The delicious eats here might just leave you at a loss for words.
That escargot, love it, man.
Oh, pardon my French.
You'll love it too. even if you don't speak French.
French cuisine is not nearly as intimidating as it seems.
There's plenty to love at the classic Brasserie bar, too. Check out the Bobo Sour.
Two of my favorite liquor, bourbon, and as well some lillet.
That is delightful.
Here's a real pleaser, and we've got the recipe.
So today we're going to do a traditional veal cordon bleu. So you want to season the veal first.
With just simple salt and pepper, right?
Yes. You know, in France we use a lot of butter, you know.
Oh, yes, we do, and we're so glad you do, Chef.
And this is just a little butter, okay?
A little more butter always makes it better.
And we're gonna finish with a little charred lemon.
Beautiful.
Et voila.
Voila, indeed. That is phenomenal. You get the lemon and the butter, the ham, the cheese, the veal. It's delicious.
It's an experience.
The decadent desserts here will make you swoon, like this scrumptious strawberry soup. Ooh la la!
We have really created a dining experience where people look forward to come back. So it's exciting to see that.
So if the Eiffel Tower is calling your name, you know where to go.
Paris is on my list, but it's a wonderful alternative to be able to come here.
A visit to Mon Chou Chou, and you won't forget Paris. You'll just realize it's a lot closer to home than you think.
I love it, Mon Chou Chou.
It's phenomenal, phenomenal.
Au revoir, Mon Chou Chou, until we eat again.
Cheers. Welcome to the Goya Kitchens. You know we're cooking up something good. We're with the executive chef, Fernando Deza, making a super easy lunch or a casual dinner, right?
That's right, Tanji. We're doing a black bean torta with cremini mushrooms and chipotle mayonnaise. That is amazing.
Awesome sandwich, and it's vegan.
That's true. It's easy to make. We're gonna get our Goya black beans. We drain them, add it to a bowl here. We're gonna add some of the liquid, about 50%. Then we're gonna season with our Goya adobo with pepper to add more flavor, and then puree.
Okay, the beans are ready, and now we're making the mayo, right?
We start with a Goya mayonnaise, then we're gonna add some Goya chipotle with adobo sauce.
This is so delicious, and a little goes a long way, right?
Yeah.
It can get spicy quickly.
After that, some Goya lime juice. Then to finish it up, some Goya sea salt. Now in a hot pan, we're gonna add your favorite.
Yeah, it is.
Goya.
Absolutely.
We're gonna saute for 1 to 2 minutes. Now we're gonna add some Goya minced garlic. Ready to go, same quality, same consistency every time.
Love it.
Then some Goya oregano, mixing. Then to finish it up, to add more flavor, you can help me out, add some Goya adobo with pepper. Then to spice it up a little bit, we're gonna add some Goya jalapenos. And we have a torta ready.
It's the ultimate torta, right? And just so easy. It's beautiful, and we've got the recipe online, as always. Cheers.
Coming up, we're flocking to the best chicken fried steak in Texas. But first,
just one bite, you're gonna want more.
This Texas deli has some good news for you.
Plus de goût, more good taste when we come right back.
Cisco, at the heart of food and service.
Welcome back. We're in Frisco, Texas, about 1,500 miles from New York City. But if you think you have to travel all the way to the Big Apple for an authentic New York deli, think again.
Start spreading the deli news. Slather on the cream cheese. Now, you won't have to wake up in the city that never sleeps to get your fill of kosher dill pickles, steaming bowls of matzo ball soup, and piles of pastrami on rye.
Do you guys smell that?
Because we found an authentic New York-style Jewish deli in none other than Frisco, Texas.
By the way, you don't have to be Jewish to love deli.
No, I'm a testament to that.
Who could resist homemade challah bread, hand-sliced Nova lox, and the best Rueben sandwich west of the Hudson River?
This is probably the best Rueben sandwich I've ever had.
Locals love these classic deli sandwiches, like this triple-decker club, piled high with pastrami, corned beef, and crunchy coleslaw.
Everything is fresh. and the meats are cured to perfection.
Texas transplants sing high praise for the familiar flavors from the Big Apple.
I'm from New York, so this is the closest thing to a New York sandwich place in all of Texas that I know of, so really good.
It's all thanks to this auto executive turned restaurateur who surprised even himself when he made a career swap to open the deli.
And from the auto industry to the restaurant business.
Right.
And a deli, something so unique in Texas.
Never thought that was going to happen, but when I moved to Dallas in 1980, I immediately looked around and found the original Deli News and decided I was going to not just eat there every day, but maybe own one.
Rick was a loyal customer at the original Deli News in Dallas for nearly 30 years before launching a location of his own.
This is the real deal deli. Anyone that's been to New York.
Most all of our food comes in directly shipped from New York. Our bagels, our fish, our briskets, our beef, all come from New York.
That's why those bagels are so darn good, right?
A lot of people come here that have grown up in New York or Boston or Philly, and they tell us that we are right on.
You can't be the real deal without genuine New York bagels and cream cheese.
The cream cheese is just like what I remember growing up, so really, really good.
With fun flavors like strawberry, chive, and garden veggie, just like the bodegas in Brooklyn.
I think Seinfeld did wonders for deli food. Do you ever have people come in thinking about, I want a marble rye or?
So with Seinfeld, they definitely come in talking about black and white cookies.
Yep.
The matzo ball soup.
Oh yeah.
Those are the
Potato
fire, too.
knishes, latkes, which is a potato pancakes. And if they act up, we say, no soup for you.
Don't skip dessert. The deli counter is filled with colorful sweet treats. But no trip to Deli News is complete without a taste of the classic Rueben sandwich.
It's lots of meat and sauerkraut, and I like that.
How much is here?
Half a pound.
Half a pound.
Maybe a little more.
Half a pound. So we're talking a meaty sandwich.
Stacked on toasted rye with melted Swiss cheese, a mountain of sauerkraut, and served with creamy Russian dressing.
My question is, how do you eat this? It's huge. I'm in New York.
New York and Frisco.
If I haven't convinced you to drop what you're doing and head to Deli News, maybe this guy can.
I kind of want to call you the pickle guy.
I come in weekly and order like 3 or 4 pounds of pickles.
Whoa.
The full kosher dill pickle, which is the best. That is so good.
From pickles to pastrami, one thing's for sure. If they make it in New York, you can find it at the Deli News in Frisco.
They've got it. Come on down and get it.
If you find you never have enough time to cook a great meal for your family, we've got help for you right now. I am with Claire Souls in the John Souls Kitchen, and we are making a delicious ramen dish. And the best part is there's a great kick of protein. All the work's done for you, right?
Yes, so this is our General Tso breaded chicken flavor, and it is an amazing product, and it's especially gonna be delicious in this ramen.
Yeah, it's all good by itself as well, but wait till you try this. Okay, what do we do, Claire?
All right, I have some chicken broth in here already, and I'm going to add some soy sauce, and then we're gonna add some ginger, and then of course, a ton of garlic.
Garlic, always.
We're gonna go ahead and bake our chicken, our mushrooms, put some bell peppers as well. And then after the garlic, we're gonna add some jalapenos.
Just a little kick of heat,
Just,
right?
I mean, the flavor kind of steeps in there. It's good. So the first step is we're going to ladle our broth.
Which is smelling really good, I might add.
It is smelling delicious. And let's put in some ramen.
Yum. Thing of beauty is coming together. Look at this.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our General Tso chicken.
Yum.
And then we're going to finish it off with some sesame seeds. There we go.
Voila, it is beautiful. It's so easy. Claire, thank you so much. We've got the recipe online. Next time you're in the market for a new mixing bowl, try these non-skid bowls. They won't move around on your counter. Mission Restaurant Supply. Coming up,
a fabulous taste of Italy in my wine finds. But first, get ready for the best chicken fried steak in Texas.
This is one
I
order.
hope you're hungry.
Hold that appetite. We'll be right back.
We'd love to share good taste. Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all of our episodes right here. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by HEB.
It doesn't get more Texan than chicken fried steak. Just like snowflakes, no two are the same. At Cartwright's in Denton, we found one of the biggest chicken fried steaks we've ever seen.
Craving a taste of home, like Grandma used to make? Check in at Cartwright's Ranch House in the heart of Denton Square, where old-fashioned comfort food comes served with a smile. Cartwright's showstopper is their signature chicken fried steak.
This is our chicken fried steak.
Oh my goodness. This is one
I
order.
hope you're hungry.
Their Texas-sized chicken fried steak is dredged in Cartwright's special dry mix. And their secret ingredient, a little corn flour, quick fried, then sauced with a silky skillet cream gravy. All served with scratch-made mashed potatoes on the side.
It's so good.
The perfect backdrop for good old-fashioned down-home Texas eats. Next, we're cruising south to Tomball for an over-the-top chicken fried steak with a serious wow factor. You don't have to be a local to feel the love at Craft Grill.
I love the food here. It's always fresh and delicious.
There's a wow factor around every corner at Craft Grill, including their legendary chicken fried steak. It starts by stripping down a hunk of 21-day wet-aged certified Angus beef.
We take every piece of fat and gristle out. There's still marbling, but there's no fat or gristle lines.
Thick slices are then sent through the king of all meat tenderizers.
Most people pound it. We have a jacquard machine that blades it, and we blade it 4 times so that it's really tender when we fresh batter. We fresh batter everything when you order it.
It's one of my favorite items, and just love it.
You won't leave hungry from Craft Grill.
One of my favorite restaurants.
For our last stop, we're heading east for one of our all-time favorites at Pappy's Cafe in Houston. After nearly 4 decades, Pappy's Cafe in Houston is still a staple of great food. This award-winning, eye-popping chicken fried steak is a big reason why.
Just the look of it alone, right? You want to dive in.
And why not? We all need a little comfort food these days.
Well, we were named top 10 chicken fried steaks in Texas.
That's huge.
In Texas.
Dishes here make you smile.
I tell you what, I think it's a place, it feels like home. The food is comfort food.
Wishing you many, many, many more years as a chef.
Appreciate that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Here's to Pappy's.
Time for my wine finds. Cooler temperatures are headed our way, so I'm popping the cork on more reds these days than whites. Starting with a baby Brunello.
The Col d'Orcia Rosso di Montalcino.
This Sangiovese wine is perfect for pizzas and anything coming off your grill. Just like Brunellos, the flavors in baby Brunellos are bursting with bean cherries and baking spices. Lots of layers in these wines. The Rosso di Montalcinos are lighter than their big sister wine, but still fantastic food wines.
The Col d'Orcia Rosso di Montalcino is $24.98 a bottle.
Next, another great wine for food pairing, a Barbera from Piemonte in Italy. The Costa di Bussia Barbera has an enticing nose as it's aged in French oak. You'll taste wild strawberries on the front, and then you'll finish with flavors of bean cherries. Because of their acidity and low tannins, Barberas pair great with rich foods. Think creamy pasta dishes with a dash of truffles. They're also wonderful pizza wines. The Costa di Bussia Barbera is $14.98 a bottle. Okay, white wine fans, I'll never leave you out. Let's talk Chardonnay. Louis Jadot in Burgundy makes some fantastic wines and has been doing so since the mid-1800s. And this is a wonderful example.
The Macon Village Le Petit Pierre.
Slightly buttery, complex, but more reserved than a Napa Chardonnay. You get some beautiful fruit on this wine. Fantastic with fish, chicken fajitas, pasta, cheeses, a very versatile wine.
The Jadot Macon Village Le Petit Pierre is only $13.98 a bottle.
As always, I found all my wines right here at H-E-B.
When visiting Houston, the Good Taste team loves to stay at the beautiful Royal Sonesta.
Time to eat out, right? We have a huge list of great spots to choose from at goodtaste.tv. And you'll also find the recipes from today's show there too. Don't forget, follow us on social media. Our Instagram is Good Taste TV. Thanks again for joining us this and every single week. We appreciate your passion for good taste, and we'll see you right here next week. Cheers.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
I can't get the door open. Sorry, I couldn't get the door open.